It is so hot. I don't even want to turn on IRL cam today. Today's a not IRL cam kind of day. Let me just paste that. Enter, send, okay. Wow, we are starting late today, but that's okay. We're starting late, and that's okay. Let me just boot up a few things here, and we'll get started. Boom, boom, like that. What are we doing here? What's the plan here? Let me just get up. Please turn on some YouTube music real quick. Get a little lo-fi Leah if you catch my drift. A little bit of Zuzuboo. A little bit of Bam Bam Schnickle. Get that good stuff going. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying. What was that? I can't even look at it. Hold on. I can't. I gotta boot up. What was that? Okay. It was Code Toil subscribes. Thank you. Oh, I appreciate it. Hold on. Now I can actually see things. Okay, there we go. Code Toil, thank you for the subscription. Oh my goodness, it's been 5 months. Holy cow. What the heck is going on here? Well, I do know what's going on here. You subscribe. Thank you. Let's do Lo-Fi Leah playlist 1. Let's do that. No. All Lo-Fi Leah. Go. Boom, boom, boom. This is Smash Brothers Lo-Fi. Okay, I dig it. I vibe. Boom. Ooh, a little loud. Okay, we vibe. And then YouTube, that's low quality. Mute. Okay, we're ready. Holy cow. Okay. So we didn't stream yesterday. That was because I forgot I had plans and I didn't realize until I got texted, "Where are you?" So I was like, fuck. I had one of those moments where it's just like a panic deep in my gut that I promised I'd be there for a celebration, and I wasn't. Hold on, I gotta drink some water. I'm thirsty. It's hot here. Okay. I have water. I am rehydrated. Now we're ready to program. Okay. What were we doing? We were... I can scoot up here and let him not have to worry about being in cam anymore. Now that we don't have to worry about that, we're good. What were we doing? We were adding a component. Now we're going to ignore the entity manager for now. That's going to handle all of that good stuff. All we need is some way to add and remove components from this safely. We have a bunch of maps that contain all of the values for any given struct that's in there, right? Now in this case, ignoring the fact that C position is an X and Y value in a single map, I don't know how fun that's going to be to add together, but we'll ignore that for a second. We won't have like 2D matrices or anything. This is a standard map. The int is the key being the component we're going to add. Oh, excuse me, the entity ID. So the data positions entity ID point is go to this map, entity ID is the key, and then have something in that position. Now, we are also going to have a vector of any components, which is actually a series of pointers that points to that data. So we have a floating point value pointer called pointer. It's going to be equal to the referenced value of data positions MID dot point. Is that right? We want the referenced value? Yes, that must be right? Yeah. We want whatever is in that position. So if the value changes later, the pointer still points to that memory address. Okay, I think that's what that means. Standard any void pointer is equal to pointer. I say void pointer because a standard any is a void pointer, just, you know, defined. And it keeps the dereference value, but we'll ignore that for a second. Then we have entity m components pushback void pointer, this, and then entity has components flip component. So that is our bit set, whose length is based on the const value of number of components, which can change later. Basically, take this entire enumerated list, add 1 to the end, and that's your total amount of components in the game. So our bit set is going to contain just a flipped value. Do you have that component? So if M has component C position, then do something. You know, that's what our systems will be iterating through. But it's a bit set, so it'll be really tiny. Abracadabra. Cyber King, hello. Welcome to the programming stream, the late programming stream, the day delayed programming stream. So I think this is fine enough for now. We don't have any error reporting or anything, but that is good. Obviously, you may say, Gary, isn't this a memory leak? And sorta, yeah, we are creating pointers to push back on the has any components list, which is just a pointer to that, right? My only concern with this whole setup is how did once the void pointer is in the vector of standard any, of type standard any, right? It's just a pointer, right? What exactly, how do we know it is of component type whatever, right? Because it's a pointer. Oh, I guess it's a dereferenced pointer, to be fair. So actually, if I went entity dot m components 0, does it know what that is? Int. It doesn't, does it? If I know what that, it knows what it is because I can dereference it, right? I can any cast it, so I can be like b pointer dot any. Oh no, it's going to be standard any cast. Any cast. Any cast? There we go. Any cast. That's what it was. Jeez. Is that what it is? Which instance of overloaded function? Oh, this is now a b pointer. Is that how that works? There's a way to cast whatever it is, but I guess we don't need to worry about it right now. We'll just worry about it when we need to remove a component, I guess. Because we're not always going to need to know. We kind of need to know right now where it is on the vector in order to remove it, right? In any case, I think this is fine for now. So let's auto remove component. Entity referenced value entity int component to remove. We'll just call it component. Okay. And then it's going to return a... I really hate how it auto indents there. It's kind of annoying. Return a void. Okay. We'll do the same thing if... Oops. If it has all of anything, then just return right now. So if it gives a component that's invalid, or M has component equals true, we can get rid of that. We can get it, if we make it equals false, I guess. So we can check if it even has the component before we even remove it. Because if it does not have the component, then we're not even going to waste time with it, you know? And this is a bit set, so it's pretty easy to iterate through. So now, in order to remove the component, we kind of need to do everything backwards here, including freeing up memory. So that's why I'm kind of tempted to make the standard any shared pointer. Is there any downside to that? Oh, no. Hold on. A standard any is already a super huge object. Oh, in order to do that, I have to translate that into a shared pointer. Oh, is this why I wasn't doing it before? Because now this doesn't work. Because up here isn't a shared pointer. Oh my goodness. Shared pointers all the way down. Oh, because there's no conversion from a floating point value to an any value? Really? I mean, it doesn't really matter. It's my engine, right? I know memory safety. Although if I was doing this for other people, I would obviously want more memory safety than what I'm implementing. We'll worry about it later. In any case, we need to free up memory and all that. So we'll do it all backwards from here. So create a point. Oh, I see. Set this position's value to 0, 0. How would you undo that? Well, you don't need to undo that, right? Because when you make a map and you have a key to a position value, oh no, it doesn't exist yet. You do have to initialize it with 0, 0, right? If you have a map of no values given and you give it a key with a value, that variable is now initialized. If I don't do that, it doesn't appear at all, right? I think so. So now, do we just let it float in space? Data, positions, bracket, entity dot MID as the key, dot point equals, I can't just delete, right? I just do that? Yeah, I can't do that, right? Expression must have a pointer. Okay. I'm worried about memory leaks because if I add and remove a bunch of components over and over again. Oh no, I guess that wouldn't matter, would it? Because if we add a component like a fireball, that entity has a unique ID number. And this unique ID number creates a bunch of components on these maps, so that takes up memory. If that entity were to just be deleted in space, and that memory freed up, does that free up the memory in the map? Even if it doesn't, it's not that big of a deal. We're reusing ID numbers as we kind of free them up, right? In the entity manager. So I think we only need to worry about freeing the void pointer memory, right? So SDL f point pointer. I think we just need to grab that pointer from entity.m components, bracket wherever that component was. Ooh. This is where it gets difficult. So this is the void pointer that's going on this components vector, right? I need to get to that vector and remove the pointer there. How do I grab that pointer? How do I know where it is on the vector? Do I just iterate through? And then we just go through M components. I guess I could iterate through until iter, if iter equals iter being a standard any value. Yes, because every component in the vector is a standard any value. Well, the problem is if I iterate through until I get like a standard floating point or something. Oh. Is this a standard floating point or is it a, no, it must be because you're pointing to this point value. How do I grab you? Ooh, I need to free you. Oh, geez. There. New and delete, baby. Oh, shit. Goddamn memory leaks everywhere, let me tell you. So that'll delete that pointer. Or at least free it. We really should use like a bunch of shared pointers and shit. It's just difficult to use shared pointers or anything, or unique pointers with standard any. That's the difficult part. So ignoring memory issues here, if we have any, we need to iterate through this vector of m components, and that vector only contains standard any values, which are just void pointers to different values on these maps. So how do I grab a specific component off of that vector? Are you writing C++ in cursive? Bad cop! No, I'm not. This is the compromise. Do you want to know the font I would actually like to program in? You sons of bitches. Can't believe you would take this from me. Where are my options? Where's my font? Okay, this is Victor Mono. I wanted to do Cedarville, but no, everyone's like, oh, it's unreadable. Even though this is like just cursive and it's more compact. I don't know. I think this is readable personally, but you know, everyone always makes fun of me. So fine, we compromised and we did Victor Mono semi-bold. OXFO6? Is that like Ventadecimal or something? I don't know what that is. I hate it. Thank you. Somebody new, guys. Hello. That delete is not necessary and we'll do the opposite of what you think. What? This will? Thank you for following. I appreciate it. I don't know if you guys like programming or VTubers, but you're getting both here. Wait, what's wrong with this delete pointer? If I don't have this here, you are storing the pointer in the any? What? So this pointer is actually getting stored in the any, so when I delete the any, the pointer deletes itself? Oh. That's kind of based. I didn't know that's how it worked. To be fair, I have like no experience with standard any's, but you know, use case. So if it's stored in the pointer, then I could say if the standard any iter is equal to what value, then delete that any pointer. Is this where we do any cast? But even if we any cast, there are multiple components with the same object type, like C position and C velocity. So don't we run the risk of if velocity gets added first before point and we want to delete points and we iterate through, it's going to delete the velocity, not the point value, right? Because all these components are just integers storing structs. These structs contain point values. So I guess the alternative is instead of an SDLF point pointer, it's a C position pointer? That's stupid, right? And then this wouldn't be a dot point anymore. So like that? Would that work? You don't want to be storing the pointer, really? I think I have to, don't I? If I want entities to be as small as they can be, wouldn't I rather have them, like, just have a vector of pointers that is better? Oh. Okay, nice to accidentally find the soft boyfriend Ditz in the YouTube chat. I see you lurking there. So now that we're pointing to a specific value, now I can say if this is equal, ooh, I shouldn't say iter, but C position, for example, one of the things I could do. Why is this having a problem? Type name not allowed? Huh? Oh, because of the comparison. Standard holds any type? What? Holds any. I never heard of holds any. Wait, what's this? Jesus. Standard has no member holds any. Ooh. Type name not allowed. Holds any's not allowed. It's not holds any. There's definitely something here. Hold on, let's... Where's my search online? All right, geeks for geeks. I'm not even a fan of you, but whatever. Any variable name, object value. Any variable name, object value. Any variable name, variable name, object value. Okay, we got it. Integer, any cast int value. So we need standard any cast iter. No, we're looking for C position. Iter. That doesn't work, huh? Cannot determine which instance of overloaded function any cast is there, and expecting a parentheses. Yes, you are. Okay, that works. Okay, so now the reason why we have to do any cast is because we're dereferencing the any value, right? So now what we're saying is, for what we're gonna do is every loop of the for loop to find the component, we are any casting the C. We're any well, in this case, C position, but we'll figure that out in a second. The iter value, and if that value is equal to this, actually, I shouldn't even call it that. I should say, ooh, I know the component I want to remove. I want that to be here, but we'll figure that in a second. And then we have the iterable value. That iterable value needs to be equal to C position? No, it needs to be equal to that. Does that count? C position to C position pointer. There, that. Can I do that? I think I can, right? And then standard erase. I can't standard erase, huh? So data, positions, entity ID. No, this is bad. Wait, no, I have the original location already. It's entity ID on the positions value, but that's not correct. This needs to be in the other vector. Okay, never mind, I'm dumb. Okay, I'm sorry. What is chat saying? Because I think you guys are making fun of me. You want to do it type equals type ID C position? Pointer it type ID position. Ooh. Okay, we'll come back to that in a second. The thing we're actually iterating through is entity.m components bracket. No, that's what this iterator's for. No, did I have it right? Yes. No, this is right, because this is the pointer value. If this in this, okay, iterator is the iterator of this vector. If this is true, then m components. Oh shit, how do I find that value? Should I just use a regular for loop? I kind of want to keep this iterator though. As is, you're doing undefined behavior. You're casting into an iterator to any which does not work. Why? What is an iterator but a standard any? Wait, hold on. Are you saying that the iterator itself can't be dereferenced? Is that what you're saying? An iterator is a pointer. Yeah, so is an any, but like, can I not dereference the same pointer? Yeah, I may have a pointer of a pointer, but can't I like dereference the pointer of a pointer? it needs to be dereferenced first. What? I need to dereference the any and then have that equal to the iterator? Oh God. Okay, we're doing this wrong. We're doing this wrong. I'm sorry. Okay. All right. Back up. So you're saying pointer it. I'm assuming you mean that is the any of that vector type. What is the it in the it dot type? Type ID C position. Is that the iterator? I mean, we could just do like a regular ass, you know, for loop thing. I don't like it, but okay. If I equals 0, I is less than entity dot m components dot and plus I cannot be used as a constant. Oh. Jesus Christ. Why can't this be used as a constant? What's going on here? It dereferences the iterator, so you get the actual type. You could also do it pointer. Oh! You're casting to an iterator to which any does not work. An iterator is a pointer. It needs to be dereferenced. It dereferences it. Oh. So you're saying the other ranged loop was actually fine. So auto iterator, iterating it through entity.m components. Okay. So now iter.type C. No. Iterator.type at all is equal to the value of type ID C position pointer. What the fuck is that syntax? What am I doing here? So iter.type, the dot type is associated with the standard any, right? That's like a standard any like thing. And we're saying that value is exactly equal to type ID C position. Why is it not assignment? Oh, is this the if statement? If iter.type is equal to type ID C position, then, oh shit. Oh God, that's so complicated. With what you're doing, you are casting all component types to position components. Oh God, okay, that makes sense. Okay. Now, here's the really tricky thing. Before we actually do any of this, is there any way to substitute this pointer for any given struct based on this component value? I do have this enumerator that can do all this, but that just gives you like a name associated with an integer. I don't know. I guess I could make it like a switch statement where I could like make a temporary like object pointer based on the value here, but that seems really excessive. I could make a function that's like grab struct from enum or something where I can like access, like give it like the integer value and then it returns like one struct name or something. A switch statement really is the best way without serious template logic. Oh. Well, I guess we can do that. So grab struct from enum. Auto. This is, what do I need here? I need int, int enum. And then we're gonna return a, oops. Can't call it enum, huh? Int value. And then that's it, right? we're gonna be returning. Ooh, can I get away with a return auto if I'm returning a pointer? There's no shot, right? There's no way this works. Different return types compilation error. Can't I return different types if it's auto? Like I could make a function that returns a float, an integer, whatever, right? Based on auto. Can I not use auto the same way here, where depending on the return type, it can change? No. But if I was like, you know, if yada yada return, you know, 4, if yada yada return 5.5, is this not a valid function? Deduce type return double conflicts with previously deduced type int. Oh, isn't that interesting? Huh. Well, you learn something every day. I thought you could return different types depending on the auto value, but okay. Damn, all right, based, cool. This does have to be in place then. This is gonna be so ugly, chat. Oh God, it's gonna be the ugliest fucking function ever. Okay. Switch, based on value of component, which is an integer. Case, do I just copy paste this whole list? Whatever. Gary, just use shortcuts. I don't know them, and by the time I learn them, it's gonna take too long. Chat, here's the problem. Do you guys realize how much tech debt this is gonna be to add a single component to the game? Let's just take tabs here for what I need to do to add a component, okay? I need to add it to this enumerator as like a name with a new number on the end. I need to add it at the very, well, I don't have to, but I should add it to the very end of this struct list to actually define what the component actually is. I need to add a map with that component's names associated with it. Then I need to update the number of components const in order to update all the bit set values for every entity in the game, else we access memory we shouldn't. And then I need to add a case value in this switch statement to remove a component. That's why inheritance exists. But think of the modularity, chat. Oh my God, it's gonna be so cool. You guys don't know. You guys don't even know the modularity that's gonna be possible here. Think about it. Think, chat, think. We're like think, Mark, think at the end of Invincible, all right? Think, chat. Think of the modularity. Oh, whoops, that would be a better thing to paste there than doing that over and over. Really? You're not gonna... Whatever. I didn't realize the action was associated with the colon, not pasting it. Okay. Now, case position. C position pointer. Well, I have the case now. How do I tell it what this is? I guess I could just say C position pointer equals temp x, temp pointer, T pointer. Oh. Ooh, I hate that syntax. Hold on. Auto T pointer is equal to C position pointer 0. Can I do that? What? Ugh, lame. Okay, T pointer. Then T pointer. That works, right? What? T pointer is undefined. T pointer is undefined. I am thinking that the modularity would be worse. No, 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 no. It's going to be based, okay? It's going to be based, and it's going to be excellent, chat. Think about how modular the game is going to be. Oh my goodness. I could have the UI shoot a bullet based, that's damage value is based on the length of the song title that's currently playing. Oh, think of, oh my chat. Modularity gets me hard. I'm sorry, okay? It's going to be great, all right? Now, why is this undefined? Identifier T pointer is undefined. Oh, do I have to break? Oh, default. T pointer is only defined within the switch statement? Oh my god. Oh no. How do I... Okay, you guys get what I'm trying to get here, right? We need to have this iterator type be based on the component value that we give it, which is currently an enumerated value. So I thought, okay, well, we would just have a switch statement that would handle that. I guess I could have it in the for loop and just do it every time. That'd be stupid. So I'm not gonna have to create like a million pointers and then delete them all, right? That'd be stupid. Can I have a standard any? Whoa, rating with a party of 34. What the hell? Why? I'm a dumbass VTuber. Who rated me? Thank you. Captain Pi Demercus 1982. That's a great year. You sound old. Zergenheimer, pointers all the way down. Chat, don't look at this. This is embarrassing. Okay, look at this pretty map system we have. Listen, let me explain before everybody just starts making fun of me, okay? I have done video game engines before, okay? This is the first time I'm doing ECS. Like, we're going unapologetic, pure, ain't your grandpa's programming ECS, okay? This is, don't make fun of me, okay? This is a struggle, okay? We have bit sets, we have fucking standard any vectors going on. I was about to use avoid pointers out of frustration until I realized I couldn't dereference them. We're going on a journey, chat, okay? This font concerns me. Don't even chat. This was the compromise, okay? My previous font, everybody made fun of me for, which was the most based font. It was actually called Cedarville. Where is it? Cedarville cursive. Oh baby, look at that. That's what I wanted to program with. And then everybody who comes on the stream makes fun of me like a bully. You're all bullies, I tell ya. So we need to back out of it. And instead we're using Victor Mono, which is, by the way, Google approved. This is a font from Google, so I'm just saying I need that font. Exactly! It's a great font! Listen, chat, learn your cursive, okay? Don't use my bad emotes in front of all the new people. Listen, we tried drawing, okay? I'm not an artist. All right, don't make fun of me. Chat. Hi, everyone. I'm Gary. Who rated me? Are you a VTuber? I don't know how, like, meme-y I should get with, like, your audience. I don't want to be like, you know, I don't want to be like a lame-o. All right, where are you? Hold on. You can't judge me. I'm gonna judge you. All right, what's up with your profile? That background picture, though. God damn, hot. Hot is what we call that. Golang? Oh, look at you. I bet you program in Rust, too. Oh, you're kind of cute, though. Oh my god. Oh shit. Oh, you're this kind of programmer. What the fuck? Okay. You can't read this. No shot. I don't believe you. I think you have that shit on your screen because you think it looks cool. All right. Nah, fuck. Rust. I program in assembly though. ASM. Listen, chat, I'm gonna be honest. I'm still new to programming, okay? Don't. I was writing that. Listen, all I see you is working on like a receipt printing machine. Unless you, oh, you're making QR codes. Oh, okay, I got you. Damn. Listen, I'm in university to be a computer science student, okay? So you wizards are like gonna be my mentors in the future. I shouldn't be talking too much shit. Nice. I don't know what language that is. I'm gonna guess. Well, it's definitely not C. Funk? That looks like Python, doesn't it? Oh God, I don't know. Oh God. Listen, I'm a first year computer science degree person. It's Golang. You said it, it's Go. Oh, right, it was in the title. The new C. Listen, chat, I know I'm a C++ freak. All I know is C++. I'm gonna be honest, all I know is C++, okay? So if you expect me to defend C here, you're wrong, okay? C is like our special older brother who everyone thought was cool in high school and have good nostalgic memories with, but now he's like a drunk and he like does drugs and shit, and everybody else kind of just pats him on the head. He's like, oh, okay, I had such good times with you back then. Meanwhile, we're the C++ programmers. We're like the younger brother who's like super ambitious and we're super successful and everybody like loves us professionally. But boy, oh boy, we didn't have the nostalgic memories back then. Jeez. C is bad, C++ is worse. No, C++ is based. Dude, have you ever looked at modules before? I swear to God, the moment anybody ever does... Where's my music? Hello? Yes, continue watching. The moment anybody does anything module related and does like standard shared pointer shit or unique pointers, if you're a nerd, standard shared pointer stuff, the moment you get into this, it's great. Dude, modules are fucking based. Imagine unironically having to like hashtag include permission to do math, or like hashtag include, hey, I want to do time stuff. Like, this is dumb, right? This makes me feel like I'm a child asking for a cookie, okay? Fuck that. Import this whole standard library and it just works. Ignore this ugly ass switch statement. We're trying to figure something out. Oh, you guys want to see a game I made, I guess? I can show you my actual experience with like programming. We made a card game. By card game and made, I mean like we're actively developing it. Huh? Look at that! And then we press space and the turn starts. And then, ooh, temporary art. More temporary art. Yeah, it's not like I want to play cards that have art on them. Yeah, no. Oh, there we go. See? See, chat, I can make video games. This is object-oriented programming trash, by the way. But yeah, we commissioned this art yeah, this is the game we're making. I think it's pretty dang cool. My dad heard your analogy. His face was priceless. Oh, geez. No. Join the dark side, Gary. We have cookies. Imagine having tried to use C++ just as they were adding templates to the language. There are reasons why some of us don't want to give it a deep dive now. Listen, chat, all right? You kids have no idea, all right? You know, I shouldn't say you kids. You old-ass adults. What is this? This is the C++ game, right? Yeah, this is. Dude. I don't know, like auto is great. Like I think the syntax, like I'm not gonna act like I'm a better programmer than anyone here, okay? I really am not. But like this syntax of like auto, return it, whatever, the value in, whatever you want to call this function, right? And it's like int a, or no, auto a, auto b, and then like return, I don't know, void or something. Like this syntax of like auto, void, auto, like this is based, right? And then you have like auto b is equal to int 5. Like I love this syntax. I know this is like super modern C++, but like this whole thing, oh my God, I love auto keyword. I don't know if I could ever program or learn to program without that auto keyword doing like 90% of the heavy lifting. Look at this. Ranged for loop, okay? Auto iterator through this component list, right? What is auto here? Standard vector, standard any, standard iterator, standard value type. This auto keyword does like 90% of the heavy lifting for me. Fuck learning how to program well. Ugh, this needs fixed. I think we might just do, ooh, I just realized, could we not just do the switch statement and then... No, that'd be stupid. I'm trying to figure out how to make this modular. Auto parameters. Guess I'd say good luck in real life. Hey, All right, that's what university's for. University's gonna equip me to be a well-educated and well-resourced junior programmer. And I know everybody's having a panic attack in the industry right now, but give it 2 years, it'll recover eventually. So you don't want to care about types, gotcha? No, I care about types, but like, you know, time, baby. Plus auto is for me is like a super readable word. And hey, with IDEs today, why do I need to waste any brain power on types? Look at this, highlight it. That's what it is. Visual Studio, baby. All you people programming in assembly, make fucking QR codes. I just highlight shit and it works. You know, I make fun of you guys. I know part of my homework in university is gonna be to make an assembler, which is gonna be a fucking nightmare, but you know, we'll get there. One of the world's worst lies in life. University doesn't prepare you for shit. Take it from someone at the end of his degree. I mean, people say that, but like, you know, it prepares you pretty well. Dude, IMO, if you can, I don't know anything about the industry, right? But if you can build an assembler and you can build like, I don't know, a website, how hard is work actually? Come on, chat, don't overthink it. Panic attack about the industry. Don't remind me about the layoffs going on at my job, because that's the gaming industry at this point. Gaming industry is laying people off? Really? Damn. Learn to work at free-to-play companies, boy. No, I shouldn't talk shit. I know New Zealand's hiring. Actually, I think if you're a computer engineer with a degree, I think you're on like their tier 1 list of like auto citizenship, isn't it? Hold on. I'm not crazy. I just visited New Zealand last year, so New Zealand tier 1 green list. Yeah, I remember looking this up. There's a list of jobs that you get like high value in, so like aircraft maintenance engineer, stuff like that. So if we go to industry, maybe we go to roles. This white screen is very bright, by the way. Analyst programmer. Let's go programmer. Search. Analyst programmer, developer programmer, software and applications programmer. All tier 1 straight to residence. Dude, I'm telling, if I had a degree, I think I might actually go for this. How are you this under the rock? What? What do you mean this under the rock? Everybody tells me how bad the industry is. Meanwhile, New Zealand's like, please move here. Please move here. We'll pay for it. Please move here. Ooh, let's do software and applications programmer. ICT, electronics and telecommunications. Must be working for an accredited employer, yada yada, or have a job offer from one. Okay, so you need to get a job offer from people in New Zealand, but like, you know, I think Path of Exile's hiring, aren't they? Grinding, gear, games, jobs. C++ engine programmer. Come on, chat. The job's web developer. Dude, these jobs find themselves, okay? Jeez. What the heck, chat? 2024 video game layoffs? Rising development costs. Well, how much is it? Cloud gaming, arcades, consoles. 2024, the video game industry has experienced. Is there a dark mode for Wikipedia, please? Holy shit. Oh, thank God. Wide. No, we should do standard. Most of the job cuts occurred in North America and Europe, with the video game industry in the United States being the most affected, followed by Canada, UK, and Poland. Oh, poor Poland. Over 30 video game development studios laid off their entire staff and shut down. New survey by the IGDA, based on 2023 data, suggests a global unemployment rate of 4.8% within the game industry. Some industry experts believe that the rate in the United States could now be twice as high. Okay, that's not good. I mean, they say some industry experts believe. That usually means it's not that high. I would guess it's probably, if it's really that bad in the United States right now, it's gonna be like 6%, which isn't good, don't get me wrong. But like, is that disastrous? Listen, man, some of us lived through the Great Recession, okay? Some of us joined the workforce as like it was going on, right? Like, okay, I'm not gonna act like I'm the oldest guy in the room, but come on, the Great Recession was worse, right? Major layoffs, 6,000 in January, 2,000 in February, and wait. This is the disaster? This is what you guys are scared of? In January, there were 6,000 layoffs, which was huge. 2,000, 600, 1,000, 700, and 600, and we're a third of the way through the month and it's 27. Actually, that's not bad at all. Wait, what are we scared of? June, Avalanche Studios Group laying off 59% of the workforce. Behavior Interactive, 95 developers, mainly in Montreal. Sumo Group, 15% of their staff, 250 employees across everywhere. Number of layoffs, Embracer Group. Unity, oh, poor Unity. Dude, people were too harsh on them. I think their take on video game engines was based, okay? I thought that was fucking smart as shit, and everybody shit on them for it. Microsoft Gaming makes sense. All the hirings they did. I mean, not everything kind of turned out there. EA always fires people. Sony, yeah, Sony's a big deal. Epic Games, Take-Two. Damn, Riot laid off a bunch of people. I don't know if you guys know this. Hilariously, the designer, was it the designer or the artist for the Dragon Kid character? Everybody knows this, right? Where it's like the design, the Dragon Kid character is like, wait till you meet my mom. And his mom is like a woman who designed the character and she got fired. So I thought that was kind of funny. Twitch. Okay, are we counting Twitch as a video game company? Really? Discord, not a video game company, but okay. Amazon Games. Ooh, kind of sucks. That's not bad though, right? I'm actually surprised Blizzard's not on this list. Chat, I think this is overstated. I think this isn't that bad, especially with recent hirings. It's gonna be fine. In fact, even the rest of the tech industry, isn't there a tech industry job layoffs? Isn't there like a cool graph? By the numbers. Where's that circle graph I saw? Layoffs tracker. There we go. Okay, so people say how bad the tech industry is, but when I look at this graph, is it really that bad? Like, yeah, it was disastrous over like the last year or so, but like, you know, it's gotten better. Blizzard is part of Microsoft. Oh, right. They got bought out again. I forgot about that. Thank you, Code Toil. I don't know. This doesn't look that bad though, right? Like, yeah, I see this giant big dick 45,000 people fired in the tech industry, and that's pretty disastrous. But like, we're going down to 3,900. There was a period of like 2 years. You look at the individual number of... Yeah, you look at the individual businesses that are firing people. It's really not that bad. Like, it's trending downward. I think this whole tech industry thing is overrated. This whole, like, everybody panicking shit. I just think the tech engineers are a little bit oblivious and naive to the rest of the, you know, everyone else's career. I think this will be fine. I think you're okay. It's not that bad. It's like 100,000 in the last 2 years. Buddy, wait until you see other industries. Wait until you're there and being laid off. Okay, get off my fucking lawn. Some of us worked through the recession. Okay, now I am gonna leverage this over you guys, okay? I started work in 2012, right? That's when I like started working. And it was like, when I applied to retail positions, I had fucking I'm holding my fingers up like you can see the distance, but like it was like a 2-inch thick pile of paper applications, because you applied by paper back in 2012 still. You go in, you apply, paper applications. I got hired in that mess, and that's only because my boss specifically looked for people with no work experience, which I didn't list any because I didn't have any, right? My boss was like, yeah, I want you. And I was like, yes. But dude, Dude, it was not a good time, all right? That's the trick. Don't go into the gaming industry. I don't know. I don't mind the gaming industry. People always say it's low quality of life, but like, you know, how true is that nowadays? I feel like it's not like, like you hear horror stories, right? But like, I feel like people are so cognizant of it now. I think it's fine. 270,000 in the US gaming industry. And we're saying that on the high end, 8% are unemployed. So what? Unemployed being like they're actively seeking employment, which does matter that you qualify that. 98 times 0.08. So there's 21,500 people actively looking for jobs in the video game industry in the United States, assuming that the high end number is correct. Excuse me. Let's remember that like 90% of these people will only work in a coastal city. Won't even dream about working in like Alabama or something. 8% is pretty big. It is pretty big. That's pretty high, but you know, it's one specific branch of one tech industry and it's a high-end estimate. I think it's fine. Chat, you're distracting me from programming. I think you're just not realizing how based this whole system of entities and stuff we have. Think about the value, chat. Oh my God, to iterate it, we just go through a bit set. Ah, so efficient, so beautiful. Now, how do we, before we do this, like how we take this out of the vector and everything, how do we tell this type ID to have a pointer value equal to this component value if this component just references an enumerator? So if I say I want to remove component type health from the entity, right? Just remove it from the entity. This is how we would do it. But in that case, it would be, you know, C health or something. But how do I substitute that? I thought it would be like a switch statement here. And then, or like a switch statement before, and then this would change based on like the value of the pointer we give it or something. But I don't know how easy that is. So could we say like, oh, I can't even give it like an object type. Oh my God, do I make it a standard any again? This is a terrible idea. And then we just cast it to whatever type the switch statement gives. That's so stupid. We're not doing that. That's so dumb. That's not how we're doing it. Standard index type in, what? Standard type index set from the switch? I've never used, is it like ECS? Yeah, this engine is our practice with like first time true entity component system stuff. And then, well, the big advantage of it that we didn't have in our object-oriented programming engine for that card game is that concurrency is going to be so easy with ECS compared to OOP. It's going to be laughably easy. We don't even need, oh man, it's going to be so stress-free to do concurrency shit. Especially with modern C++, where they have like, I think it was C++ 17 that added a bunch of concurrency features. Also, can I, oh man, before we get into type index, oh, get this, yo, calls it ECS, proceeds to store components in an entity. Wrong, Gelmaga, I think. We do not store the components in the entity. We store a vector of pointers that point to a map that has the values for the entity. So in reality, the entity object itself only has a bunch of really fat pointers. So, I mean, they're kind of storing them, but you know, it's modular as I want it. It's a loose ECS. Listen, it's ECS in our hearts, okay? Also, can I just say, there is way too much hate out there for the C++ book by Bjerkson, the maker of C++, because everybody makes fun of him because he's like, oh, you're gonna use using, namespace, standard library. And yeah, he does it for one example as like, and then immediately follows it up with like, don't do this. And then he's like, okay, when you have your function here, whatever, right? And then here, he says, you know what? Sometimes it's okay to have this here. When you have a function that you know you're gonna be calling the standard library a lot. And you know what? This is fucking true. calling a using namespace standard library in a function, this is based, okay? This is the truth, okay? As long as it isn't Uncle Bob's clean code, you're fine. You know, I see the memes, okay? I see the memes everybody gives, but I don't know how true that is. Because let me tell you, chat, as a new programmer, okay, I'm newer to the space. I understand that, okay? I might be talking out my ass here, so, you know, prepare to smell this. But whenever I study other people's programming or when I'm learning something, when I see clean code, it is so much easier for me to understand what's going on, okay? It is shockingly easier to understand. And people who say like, oh, don't clean code, just put it all there or something, right? It's like, dude, I would rather follow like I get it. It might be frustrating to like go through 5 different functions deep to like find out what something actually does. But you know what? As a guy who like can compartmentalize easier because of all the clean code shit, it's easier to understand, okay? Don't abandon your junior programmers, new or fucking senior ass assembly building motherfuckers. Listen, your junior programmers are dumb, okay? Clean code helps them. Scoped usage of using namespace is perfectly fine. Hell yeah, it is. I hate performance, Uncle Bob. Listen, why performance when readability and maintainability is more important? Chat, are we really gonna care about performance when every video game in 2024 takes like fucking all of your RAM? And RAM is cheap, okay? Nobody gives a shit about performance anymore, right? Nobody cares if you build Roller Coaster Tycoon with your goddamn charcoal and wood, okay? Nobody gives a shit, okay? They care about how fun the game is and how much not buggy and frame rate heavy it is, okay? That's all that matters. That's it. That's all, all right? You make it like a smooth 60 FPS, you can do whatever the fuck you want with memory. Gel Mega has an unhealthy obsession with performance. I guess you get that when working on game engines. No, it makes sense. No, it makes sense. I mean, what are we doing but, you know, a video game? You know what? Oh, I guess I should say what kind of video game we're making. This is the next project. We're gonna call it Wafture. This is a word that means something that I always forget the meaning of, but I thought, it's a cool video game name. So it's like a roguelike, not Vampire Survivor clone. Anyway, we're gonna do this. Oh, and then we have a bunch of art from, I'm gonna minimize this after immediately bringing this up in 3, 2, 1, okay. Kyrie, get that shit out of my face. Their third game disappointed me. That's a VTuber. That's too weeb for chat. You guys aren't ready for the weebness. That's just lewd. Yeah, we commissioned a bunch of art. We have a bunch of cool stuff that we have to use for this game. Frame rate heavy, aka performance. Well, it's the spirit. To be honest, the worst part of clean code is the small function size. It should be scoped to what is being done. Most people, I want to make games that people like. Me, I want to make games on a printer that takes like 3 seconds per frame and waits for user input. Made in Abyss. Andrew! Hi, Andrew! I'm sorry, you've talked this whole time and I just now recognize your name. Hi, Andrew! How's life? I know where you live. How's life? Okay. So anyway, stop distracting me, chat, all right? We need to figure this out. We're gonna remove this component. Okay, we'll ignore that we need to change this later. So once this auto iterator type is equal to this component type, basically we're iterating through this entity M components for a standard any object. This standard any object can be dereferenced. So if this standard any iterator is of type ID, C position, then what do we do? Because in this vector of standard any's, we have pointers to a bunch of like values from maps and stuff, right? Well, we're going to take from that M components. No, iter is currently that. Wait. Hold on. Do I have an index to... Or is this where type index comes in? The Gel Mega is following. Oh my god. You saw my super efficient and excellent ECS game engine, and you're like, you know what? I want this guy to succeed. By the way, Gary, I don't know if you saw this, but I'm just gonna blind click it. I'm gonna blind click it! Wait, what's this? Print image 24, prints an image in the 24-bit now format, row format. In this format, each now... Wait, this font is based! Wait, what's this? Oh my god, I love this! This works the same as print image S, with only difference being the DPI of the printed image. Wait, who did this? This is awesome! What font is this? I got the cursive font? Yeah, no kidding. What the fuck? Dude, this is based. Following because I want to see how this shit turns out. What? No, you want to see how based and efficient our game is going to be. Holy shit. Although, to be fair, it's a 2D game, right? Can you really screw up performance in a 2D game? JoJoa 1997 is following. That's a great year. 1997, hot damn. Did you come out of your mom's vagina with those elevator shoes where you jump to the moon? Is that a joke everyone understands here? We're all over the age of like 25 here, right? I'm a fire code font supremacist. What, like everything? It's like that meme where it's like he writes down on the paper and then like fire sparks up because what he's writing is so lit. Is that what you're saying? Where every time you code, it's so lit that the screen turns on fire? I jumped to Mars? Hell yeah, you did. All right. So we have a type ID is equal to, but how do I know where it is on the, fuck the iterator. Okay, never mind. I've lost interest in this iterator thing. We're doing old school. We're going off the rails. Int I equals 0. I is less than entity dot m components dot end and I plus I. I do plus I because everybody screams at me if I do I plus, so that's why we do that. What's going on here? No less than operator, match these operands. Types are int less than vector iterator. Wait, what? Wait, am I dumb? Int is less than vector iterator, standard any. Is this like an anything? No. Oh, end is the, I'm sorry. This needs to be, size? Right. Oh, I'm pointing to the end value. Yeah, okay. Sorry. Okay, I just recognized that. I know chat's screaming at me. Right. The dot in C++, the vector functions dot end is actually just pointing to the very last element in the vector, whatever that is. And that's why it was saying, hey, less than doesn't work because you have an integer here being compared to a standard any pointer. There's no value to compare here. That's why it was giving me an error. So dot size is just whatever the size of the vector is. Do that. No, end is pointing to the value after the last element. What? End is pointing to the value after the last element. What possible? Wait, how did I get that wrong? What is the use of pointing to something that is outside of the scope of the vector? What's the point of that? Can somebody explain that? If you want to use iter, you can for auto it comp begin. It is not equal to comp end plus it or auto for what you showed before. This is fine. We'll do this now. Because it's not equal, you know you hit the end. If it's not equal, you know you hit the end. Okay, you guys are making this complicated. Let me just spell this out for you, okay? I'm gonna bring out paint. Yeah, I'm flashbanging you. Deal with it. Okay, so this is how I understand it. You have a vector of 3 elements. We're gonna call this vector v, okay? If I say v dot end parentheses, right? This is pointing to this value. 0, 1, 2. It's pointing to 2. But you guys are saying, oh, no, Gary, you fucking moron. It's actually pointing to 3. Why would it point to 3, chat? What's the point of having an end value if it's not pointing to 2? Windows 11 MS Paint has a dark mode. Do I have Windows 11? I have Windows 10, don't I? I have Windows 10 or whatever. Okay, I have the one that lets you do the bar on the side because that is the most based way to have your start menu. You have Windows 10. Oh, there you go. Well, what? Chat, why would I choose the Windows that forces you to have a start menu on the bottom? Oh my God, what am I, a fucking caveman? Chat, what? So you're saying point to 3. Why? What's the use of this? Can somebody explain that to me? Why would I want to point to the last value that's outside of the scope of the vector? You can't really do less than with iterators since they cannot be linear. Oh, I don't know. Anyway, that's how I understand it. Size just takes the total, like, size of the vector, and that's what we want. Okay. What are we doing? What are we doing? We are iterating through this. So now we need to say if... Do we need to make an iterator? I almost want to say yes. So standard any iterator is equal to initialize as 0? No, this is stupid. How do I iterate through this vector? Sorry, for those of you who are like frustrated that I'm new to programming, shut the fuck up, okay? We all gotta learn. We all gotta look stupid when we learn something new, okay? I'm not gonna be offended. By the way, I'm totally okay with backseat programming, by the way. Fucking go for it, all right? Go ham. I don't ban shit. How do vectors actually work? Oh, I know this, Samsha. I can explain this. I'm a programmer. Okay, I'm a pro programmer. Get ready for this, okay? So we have, in C++, we have arrays, we have vectors, we have maps. Everything has like its own value as a container. So what do I mean by a container? When we have a computer, we have a block of memory, right? Or if you have like an arena for like a block of memory that you manage the memory yourself. In any case, you have this block of memory. Let's say you want an object that has, let's say you're making like a student ID. So you have like the ID number, you have like your, oh, that's a struct. We're talking about an array here. So let's say you want to store every ID of a student in your whole school, right? So if you don't have an array, what's going to happen is computer's going to be like, okay, this memory, this memory, this memory, this memory, this memory, this memory. So if you wanted to like find all of them, your computer's jumping around in memory to like locate all of them. And that's fucking stupid. An array is saying to the computer, okay, I want to reserve this block of memory, okay, to use with whatever I want, okay? Let me have it. And the computer's like, okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna fill it up with a bunch of student IDs, just sequentially. So if we needed to say iterate through them or do whatever else we have with them, our computer can just do it in one go, in one piece of memory, in one block, and it's so beautiful and it's so simple. A vector is, okay, the weakness of an array is that once you set it, it's, I'm not gonna say difficult, but no, you can't. You can't manually, can you? Oh God, I don't do arrays that much. Can you expand the length of an array? I think you can, but it's a journey, right? Array is a fixed size. Okay, so you can never change it. Okay, even easier. Okay, no, you can't. Perfect. So an array never changes size, meaning if your IDs grow and grow and grow and oop, you hit the end, what's gonna happen is you're gonna access memory you shouldn't because that memory should be used for something else or none at all, right? So you have to manually expand the array on creation. A vector is different. A vector says, okay, that is unbehind behavior though. Well, yeah. Yeah, anything's possible in C++, but for my purposes, i.e. learning, it shouldn't happen. If it's undefined, you shouldn't do it. So what is a vector? A vector says, okay, you want to reserve this much memory for student ID? Okay, well, I, a vector, am dynamically sized, meaning you can actually increase the size dynamically by just doing what's called a pushback, right? Which is you add an element to the end of the vector, expanding it. Now, under the hood, how it actually works is, okay, you want this much memory and have this many elements in the vector? Well, what I'm gonna do is slightly have more memory reserved than what you're actually using in case we need to quickly like add memory to it, because by making me a vector, I'm assuming you want me to be dynamically sized. That's why you're using a vector over an array, right? So it's gonna prepare for that by reserving more memory than you actually need. And then as it grows, it'll reserve more memory, that kind of deal, right? So that's what a vector is. Yeah, they are much nicer. Yeah, but you pay the performance hit of having less memory. So, Jelmaga, are you a real video game engine programmer? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm giving you shit. You just started watching me today. That's mean. What about ranges and view on modern C++ versions? It seems like it's pretty nice to use. Yeah, you're talking about standard ranges, right? Standard ranges is just a iterator thing, right? Standard ranges namespace in C++20 provides range concepts that are used in the declarations of range adopters, views, and so on. I'm gonna be totally honest with you, chat. I have never used standard ranges before. I have used other C++20 and 23 features. And I think there's one C++26 feature I want to use because it's pretty fucking weird. And chat, hold on. Chat, have you seen this feature coming to C++26? It is the weirdest shit. And everyone I've shown this to has absolutely no like understanding of what's going on. Okay, you ready for this? Trivial infinite loops are not undefined behavior. And I'm like, oh, that's a weird feature to add to C++. What's this all about? So I look at the proposal, right? This example they give, look at this. In CLang, include IOStream, int main, while true, semicolon, void, unreachable function, cout hello world, it will do the following. It'll print hello world. Why? I don't fucking know. I have absolutely no idea why. I can't zoom in, sorry. I have no idea why this in C++ prints hello world. I honest to God don't. This makes no sense to me. This is now gonna be defined behavior. I don't. Why? Why is this defined now? I don't even know how they're gonna fix this. Language wording, while expression. Dude, I don't even know how they're gonna fix this. Bool done false, while true, if done break. Standard unreachable is what it's gonna be called, huh? Dude, I don't know. I don't know how they're gonna make this like possible. I want to do it though. I want to, out of the principle of being a C++ programmer, okay? I want to gatekeep other people. That's like why anyone is a C++ programmer, right? You gatekeep the fuck out of all of these Python script kiddies and these Rust fucking lose money on Bitcoin losers, okay? We gatekeep people here, okay? I want to do this shit in my program and define that. Hi, I love C++. Venus? Hey, you're the goddess of fucking beauty and sex, baby. You are a C++ programmer. Infinite loops are undefined behavior, so compilers are allowed to remove that, as they can do that with undefined behavior. So if you just have an infinite loop, you might as well have no main function, but you still have the label, so the next function below it also gets the main label, so that one gets called. Okay. I don't know why we're defining this, but okay. They are defining it with C++26. Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's not gonna look like this, obviously. This is just presenting like what is possible, right? All C++26 is gonna do is define this via a keyword, probably standard unreachable. What's the use case? Yeah, I was just explaining the code. Okay. I mean, you actually make video game engines and shit, so you would know significantly more than me, but I don't know. I'm just looking through these and I'm just like, oh, dude, the greatest feature, the greatest thing they have ever added to any language. In C++ 26, you can now use the @ symbol, the $ symbol, and the apostrophe next to the letter 1 in the basic character set. Dude, do you guys realize what this is gonna mean? Holy shit, the fucking macros. Oh my God. Get out of here, Python. We got our $ going now. This is gonna be great. Oh my God, I can't wait. I can't fucking wait to have this in my fucking video game engine. All right, who doesn't want to use the $ in C++? Like, okay, hold on. Oh God, music, fuck. Where's my music? There we go. Is my camera still on? Oh, hi. I was like, wait a second, what's that look like? Sorry, I haven't washed my hair yet. Hi, sorry, we VTube like half the time, okay? I haven't showered yet today. I feel like my hair is so greasy and like not washed. I feel sweaty. Ugh, disgusting. Disgusting, I say. Venus, are you using a library or an engine? Venus is following. Oh, thank you. That's so nice of you. I appreciate that. My unshaved, unwashed, sweaty, because it's like 100 fucking degrees here because I live in a goddamn desert. For some reason, I don't think they're being added as operators yet. We'll see. I mean, they are part of the basic character set, but I'm assuming that means I could like using whatever $, right? Or using $ whatever. Can I like use it as a macro? Do you really think we can use the latest C++ version in games? Why not? Unless you're saying like industry, then obviously not. You have to work with other programmers, but like for hobby purposes? Oh yeah, of course. Shit, chat, I only know C++ with modules, okay? I don't know what it's like. Hold on, can I turn my light on? 1 second. Fuck. There, oh, gee, oh God. It's gonna turn on in a second. Hold on. Oh. Oh. There we go. Oh my God, we have light. Holy shit, I can look again. Sorry, I have to like sink down into my chair like a little troll. Hi. Sorry, I'm just catching up on chat here. From readying the paper for industry, yeah. It will just mean you won't need to do /u to write them. I don't know what that means. Chat, I am so happy I'm at like the ignorant stage for programming. Yeah, by the way, somebody asked, we're just using SDL as a library. Is SDL a library? Is that how you define it? Is it it's not a framework, right? No. OpenGL is a framework. SDL is a library. Unreal is an engine. No, OpenGL is an API. It is not an API. OpenGL, when you say API, no, OpenGL is just a set of guidelines, right? I thought, yeah, because the people who make OpenGL don't actually like give you an API, so it's not fair to call it an API. When I hear OpenGL, I think of like, here's a set of guidelines, and then other people make the libraries that allow you to, or the API to access those guidelines, but OpenGL itself is just a guideline, right? Maybe I'm misunderstanding, I don't know. OpenGL is the API, they don't make the implementation. It's an standard API that vendors implement. Okay. I'm not gonna act like I'm smarter than you guys, but that's just my understanding. Well, listen, chat. You know that old like phrase where it's like, if you're gonna ask a question on the internet, just give the wrong answer. That's what I do, where it's like, if I'm not supremely confident in something, I'll say it with confidence, and then somebody else will correct me. I'm like, okay, that's the answer. My bad. Anxiety in the YouTube chat? Why would you call yourself anxiety? It's like you're sitting at the RuneScape terminal and you're like, what should I call my name? You know what I like? Depression. Know what I like? Food addiction. So the Kronos group defines the API. Vendors need to follow it. Okay, so it is an API. Okay, I'll trust you guys. Thank you everyone who's still watching me after that raid like an hour ago. I appreciate it. Usually when people raid, it's like, all right, hi, bye. And then just go on to do other things. So I'm glad you guys like something about this. Usually I'm just a VTuber though. I just figured, you know, given the circumstance, why not? Why not show the camera a bit so you guys aren't like totally flabbergasted? I'm like a 50-50 VTuber. I like Gary the Goo Boy, and I also like Gary. You know, it's a 50-50 split. My hair looks fucking stupid today though. Holy shit, why did you guys have to do this on like a bad hair day? I look like a fucking idiot. R22K20. Thank you for following, I appreciate it. It's very nice of you. You know you can't merge Twitch and YouTube chat. It breaks their TOS. Wrong. It used to break TOS. Now. Oh shit, you're right. Wait, maybe I misunderstood. I think you're right, Andrew. Oh well. I mean, listen, chat. Nobody ever listen. All right, don't hate, appreciate. Okay, you sons of bitches. I misunderstood. You are right. You're not allowed to do that. I think you're not allowed. You're allowed to multicast, but you must show, if you're signed with Twitch, just Twitch chat. Okay, easy. You just have to ignore YouTube chat. I mean, it's easy enough. My chat, I don't actually look at Twitch when I stream. I actually have multi-stream, which combines all of the chats into one. I thought about streaming on Kick, but that business is gonna go like belly up in the future, right? Plus, when I stream on Kick, I get a lot of people who are like, buy viewers here. YouTube is godlike at never allowing that, and then Twitch does it sometimes, but Kick is just, all your viewers are just doing that. Joy? Somebody comes in with the YouTube chat. Somebody get the YouTube account Joy. I didn't come from raid. I just saw C++ and rushed in. Ah, thank you. I'm glad you enjoy the stream, even though we're not doing any C++ programming at the moment. We're just talking. We're talking with, listen chat, I'm like that old cam girl like meme where it's like they have League of Legends in the corner and then they have like the rest of it just being their titties. I am just, I have like half of an enumeration in the background here, and then the rest of my buck teeth. All right. You can probably show both chats, but separately. Who knows how they can interpret it? Can you guys interpret it? I don't think you can. I don't think you can tell on stream if something's YouTube chat or Twitch chat. I don't think there's like symbols like identifying the difference, is there? Or the game on their green screened ass. Oh yeah. Chat, how much better is it? Should we look at Twitch chat real quick? Hold on. Not Twitch chat. Hold on, I need my normal streaming setup here. Okay, move you over here, Gary. Then grab chat. Come here, chat. Give me that ass. Come over here. Minimize. Minimize. Kyrie again. What is with this background specifically? Next. No. Can I get something that's like... Okay. All right, hold on. Let's go to Twitch real quick. Let's find this together, okay? What's going on in the League of Legends world? Are people still like... Are people still memeing about like e-girls? Honestly, all I see here is a bunch of Asian men. That's really all I see. That's not a... Soft Kimmy's not an e-girl. Chat, stop. All right, she's not an e-girl. VTuber. I don't know. And then I look at the VTuber tag. The VTuber tag's pretty guilty of it nowadays. The VTuber tag is definitely guilty of the lewdness. I'm looking for one. Okay, it's gotten better. You got your furries. That's normal. More furries. More furries. Oh my god, that model is fucking beautiful. Holy shit, what is this? Oh my God, commercial! Dude, that model is fucking beautiful. Let me zoom in on that shit. What's e-girl in this context? I don't know. However you kids define e-girl. All right, I don't judge. All right. Let me Twitch, let me in. Dude, I love beautiful listen, chat, I'm not a weeb, okay? I just want to point out there, I don't actually like anime, but I do like VTubing. What the fuck?
Everything stays.
Her fucking hands on the guitar.
Ever so slightly, daily and nightly.
I'm never gonna be a big streamer. These people are too talented. They spend too much money on their fucking model, and then they can fucking sing, and I'm just like a dumbass. I'm never gonna be a streamer. I'll never do it. I can't keep up with these people. Holy shit, she only had like 200 viewers. Own programming language. Why do you hate yourself? That is really nicely done. What? Chat have different styles. What's e-girl in this context? Whatever we define it as. Yes, normal is now how I describe it. Also, pizza. Kids be running around volts through the girls like they are now. Yeah, the VTubing scene's definitely recovered a lot. How about the programming stream? What are we doing for the programming tag? Do I have a programming tag? Definitely recovered a lot. How about there we go. Programming stream? What are we doing? All right, what are we doing for the programming tag here? What do we got? I'm on a Mac. Oh, there's me. Hello. I shouldn't stand like this. I've been told I shouldn't do this. I do this all the time. Whenever I'm streaming as Gary, the VTuber, I'm just like always like this. But I have to remember that when I'm streaming IRL, look at that beautiful jawline. This jawline don't lie. I cut steel with this fucking jawline, okay? I look like goddamn Clark Kent on a bad diet, okay? That's my look, all right? I am actually overweight. I need to lose weight. I have too much weight on the cheeks. I look like a fucking fat ass is what I look like. I need to lose weight. Chat, I'm not streaming. We should end stream, huh? I'm not doing anything. This isn't content. It's fucking white noise. All right. Come here, chat. Come here, you little sons of bitches. This is the plan, okay? This is the plan, all right? Tomorrow, I stream every single day, by the way. Tomorrow, this time, or 2 hours ago, I streamed 4:30 p.m. my time, and right now it's 6:40. So whatever 2 hours ago is for you. That's when we're going to start stream. Tomorrow, every single day, we're programming. I need to do research on iterators and for loops in C++. So tomorrow I will come with answers, okay? When I have these answers, the goal is tomorrow to get a working prototype of a moving object. That is what we're gonna do. Ryan Hawkins, thank you for following. Good news, once we have this whole ECS entity component system set up, rendering is going to be simple because that's just a system that iterates through and renders what it needs to be rendered. And I have experience with rendering in video game engines and SDL because I've done it a few times. So it's going to be pretty quick. Goal tomorrow, working prototype. We figure out how good movement feels and we'll answer that together. Thank you for everyone, for all the new follows today, for all the new viewership. Thank you. Thank you. Wait, goodbye. Like, salty. See you later, guys. Goodbye. Where's the stop button? Fuck, I always miss the stop button. Oh.